Exercise 3 Problem Solving and Python Programming Session Low Third exercise Program to find the largest number among n given numbers. సో ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ని ఈ సెషన్లో మనం చూడబోతున్నాం. అంటే మన దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి కొన్ని నెంబర్స్లో అంటే కొన్ని నెంబర్స్ని మనం యూజర్ నుంచి ప్రాంప్ట్ చేసి యూజర్ ఎంటర్ చేసినటువంటి ఆ నెంబర్స్ మొత్తంలో కూడా బిగ్గెస్ట్ నెంబర్ లేదా లార్జెస్ట్ నెంబర్ని ఎలా ఫైండ్ చేయాలి. దట్స్ అ టాస్క్ ఇన్ దిస్. And before starting this, first we have to know about the for loop. The main structure in this entire program is a for loop because of there is a n number of items. So among the n number of items, we have to identify the largest number, right? So here, what is a for loop? First, we have to know that the for loop is used to repeat a block of code. Here, we have to remember it is used to repeat a block of code. So means it's a collection of some lines that will be repeated again and again until the condition is false. Okay, so one condition is there, but in Python, instead of condition, here we will give a range, the range of values. Always the for loop initial with 0, and we have to give a maximum bound or a higher bound. So to reach the higher bound, the loop will each time it will increase the loop value from 0 to that upper bound, and when it is reached that upper bound, the loop will stop until that it will repeat the blocks or the statements. Okay, so if you identify the flow chart, it begins that it starts the flow chart, then after initialize that I equals to 0 means that initial value is always 0, like looping statements in other programming languages. Then after the condition, this is the main part. So here in for loop in Python, we may take here the upper bound means the maximum value, that's called as a range, right? So the range is 5. So then it will check is it reached the 5 or not, like that. Okay, so if it is not reached that, no, then the I value will increase, means I equals to I plus 1, like that I value will increase automatically, and again it will check that condition is satisfied or not, and this process is repeated until when the condition is satisfied. So if the condition is satisfied, so then automatically the loop will stop. So this is the structure we follow in a for loop, and it's simply called as a flowchart, right? So let us see the program code. Yes, this is the program code. So here the first one is n. That's nothing but that variable that where we are going to store how many numbers which we are going to use in our program. So you may find here int input. Int input means I am using that input means I am prompting the number from the user by asking that how many numbers. So when this program is executed, on the screen you can find there how many numbers. So user may enter some value. So how many numbers he wants to enter there. So the user will enter some number, and that is converted into the integer form and stored in variable n, right? So the n value is there. So this is the n. These much number of values we may use it in this program, right? And in the next step, we have to take that first number as set as the largest number. So this is the largest is a variable, and here also I am asking to enter the first number from these much numbers. Okay, again I am using the same structure, int input enter number 1. Just I am taking the first number from this particular range. Suppose if user enter as an answer, user may enter the 4 for this question, how many numbers. So if your user may enter 4 means the first number is placed in largest variable. So this is the variable with the which is simply called as the largest, and here we are going to store the first number, right? And here also that input means computer will ask you, the program will ask the user to enter the number 1, and when user provides that number 1 means one value, first value, that is converted into integer and stored in largest, right? Then after here we are using the for loop. for I in range 2 comma n plus 1. Here 2 means the range begins with number 2, means already 1 is entered. Okay, the first number is entered, so that we are now we can take the second number onwards, how many numbers the user entered, so till that we have to take from second number. So 2 and n plus 1, the upper bound always take that n minus 1 structure, so that to fulfill that all the numbers, just we are using that n plus 1, right? N plus 1 is there, and num equals 2. This is the number num equals 2. Just we are prompting the numbers from the user into input, enter number, and here instead of I, first it's ask 2 and then 3 and then 4, like that. It's asked that remaining all the numbers, when the value is reached this n plus 1, it will stop, right? And at each time we also checking that if number is greater than largest, right? If the user provided number is greater than this first value, means largest value, then automatically it will be swapped. That means the largest number will be automatically updated with this largest number, right? So this new number, the new largest value will automatically updated in the largest variable. So like that, the largest always holds only the biggest number which user provided, right? So at last, here we are using that print the largest number is, and just we are printing that variable means largest. And this is a simple code to print the largest number among the n number of variables, right? So here this is the output, how many numbers. That's mean first it's ask the program if user runs it first time, and if the user provided number 3, then it's asked the enter number 1. So means here the largest number, and this 23, if user entered the 23, this 23 is stored in the largest at first. Then the program enters into the for loop, and during the for loop it's asked that enter number 2. So means it initialized, the for loop initialized with 2. So it's asked that enter number 2, and user may enter some 67. Suppose if user enters 67, now the number is a 67 and the largest number is a 23. 67 greater than 23, it's true, then automatically the largest will update it with the 67. Now the new largest value is a 67, right? And again it's asked about that next number, enter number, because the range upper bound is 3, the 3 is not reached, so that it's asked that enter number 3. So user may enter 12 here. So now it will check the 12 greater than 67. So it's not true. So then the largest will not get affected. And again, when the upper bound is reached, so means how many numbers, that's user provided 3. So that already the 3 is reached. So the for loop will stop its execution. So now it will print the largest number is, and what is the largest number? It's stored that 67, right? The 67 will be printed as the answer. So this is the program code. Let us execute it on Python. Yeah, I'm opening here Python IDLE. Yes, this is a Python IDLE. Just I'm opening that new file. Yeah, this is our program. So first here I'm asking that n equals to int input how many numbers. So this is the first thing. Just we are asking how many numbers to be entered in this program, right? And after that, among these numbers, the first number we are separating and separately entering in a and storing it in a largest variable. For this, I am again asking int input enter number 1. So these number 1 will be stored in a largest number. Then after, just we are entering into the for loop and to collect that remaining numbers, right? So and at each time, each new number will be compared with the largest number, and if it is the new number is greater than the largest number, then the new number will updated in the largest variable. So then always the largest number can hold the large or biggest number from that all the numbers which user provided, right? So at last I am printing it, print the largest number is largest. So the largest number will automatically identified, and that will be printed on the screen, right? This is the program, and I'm going to run it by pressing that F5 key. So Just I'm using that big. Yeah, so it's asking how many numbers. This is the output. So suppose I'm entering here 3, right? Enter number 1. So first number I'm entering as a 25. This will be stored in the largest variable. Yes, by pressing that enter, now we entered into the for loop, right? So it's asking that enter number 2, I'm entering 10. So when I enter the 10, inside the system, what happens here, the 10 is a new number, and it will compare the 10 greater than largest number, 25, 10 greater than 25. So is it true? So it's not true. So that the largest number will not get affected. The largest variable will not altered, right? So then press enter, and it's asking that third means the last number. Here I'm entering 85, suppose. So in this case, the new number is 85, and old one, that means the largest number is 25 still now. So it will compare again that 81 greater than 25. Is it true or not? It's exactly true. 85 is always greater than 25. So that automatically the largest variable get altered and that is edited or updated with the 85. So means the 25 is automatically updated with the 85 because this is the largest number among all the numbers which are provided by the user, right? So then by pressing enter, the print function will automatically get affected. Yes, the largest number is 85. Just observe on the screen here the user provided only 3 values, that's a 25, 10 and 85. Among these 3 values, absolutely the 85 is only the largest number, right? So that's why it's printed that largest number is 85. Okay, so likewise we can take any number. Okay, so just observe, we will check it again with some more numbers. Suppose if I am entering that 5. So means at first we have to provide for the largest variable. Suppose it's a 15, and from here we are going to execute or entering these all numbers from the enter number 2 onwards. These numbers are collecting from the for loop, and each and every time it will be checked with the largest variable, right? So here I am going to enter the 56, right? So means what happened here, 15 greater than 56. So sorry, we will compare it with the new number, right? 56 greater than 15. So 56 greater than 15 is true. So then now the largest number is updated with 56. Now I am entering the 25 here. So now here also the 25 greater than 56, it's false. So no alteration. And here I am entering 105 for the fourth one. Now what happened? The 105 greater than 56. Yes, it's true. So then the largest variable will get updated, and the new largest value is 105. It can store that 105, and the last value, suppose if you enter 10. So see that. So there is no change in the largest value because 105 greater than 10 is false. So that the 105 is treated as the biggest number, right? So that the largest number is 105, it's printed. So this is the program you have to execute in this particular question. I hope you may understand it. If you like this video, please share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.